just like, you know, like they had an extra card in the deck. What's up with this Eight of Swords though, collective? You've been in this one is coming out. This Hermit. Let me see. You've been manifesting healing. That's what that's showing. That's just at the bottom of the deck. And you've been healing a lot of inner child wounds. Yeah. Okay. But what I was saying is, this Eight of Swords, it needs to come out. This Eight of Swords is really on the lovers. There's something about a love situation that has been keeping you up in your head, collective. We're not going to say a whole lot about that. You know what I'm saying? But you know that you're not really... No, you are kind of like bound in that situation a little bit. I mean, you can like go any place you want to go, but those ropes are pretty tight. I'm not even sure if you can get out of that really easy, man. You in love collective. Man, that's tough, man. It can be tough. You got the lovers, man. Somebody's gonna choose you in love, collective. I think you in your head about something a little bit. The message is, collective, you ain't got to worry about stuff like that, but now it's a good time probably for you to just do that work. Work on yourself. I mean, work on whatever, man. There's work to be done. Okay. Let me get one more. Let's get one on this Eight of Swords here. Under the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers. This card really didn't want to come out, but it kind of like winked at me a little bit. What is it? Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, collective. You got some work to do. You got some work to do. There's nothing for you to be in your head about. What we got? 88? We got 88? Okay, so collective, let's go back here one more time. Oh, God. Prosperity is real, and it lies ahead in your path. You're not going to be able to miss it. Don't worry about it. That's what that 88 is. But collective, I think you might be learning a little bit. You're on a quest to improve your financial situation a little bit, or something. I mean, like I said, you are learning something, because this is a new journey that you on. You're learning a whole lot, and I think you're trying to learn how to make it work. And that's a good use of your time, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go to the Seven of Pentacles. Collective has been working on themselves, on some other things, and the collective is about to harvest something based on their effort. Let's get some energy on that. Okay. Collective, it looks like some of the work that you've been doing might be, we already talked about self-love. I mean, this is some kind of love offer that's coming towards you. There's a fish in that cup. It's a page. I'm not saying there's a fish in that cup. Oh, it's the King of Pentacles, I think. It's somebody that's younger than you. Maybe a water sign. King of Pentacles. Are they watching you? That's cute, fam. That's cute. Collective. You manifesting this? I hope it works out, man. These cards just fell. I'm pulling it out, collective. You got the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. You got a King of Wands in your energy, and you have a King of Pentacles in your energy. I'm thinking that this might be two different masculines, man. But this one, this younger water sign or something like that, that looks like the one you're going to marry. That looks like a very stable situation. Oh yeah, man. Look at those two people back there. That's definitely some kind of, I don't know, man. It look like y'all are very different from one another. At least y'all wearing different clothes, man. Y'all very different from one another. But you're building an empire. You see that castle back there, man? It's going to be very abundant when it works out like that. Just got the devil in reverse, collective. Like I said, this isn't something that you need to necessarily be worried about. Whatever's coming into your life, collective, if it's meant for you, it's gonna happen. You know, I mean, you know, like I said, in the space of time that we have, because, you know, collective, this type of self-love work that you've been doing, that inner child work that you've been doing, it produces a lot of real results, collective. And so I'm getting the sense here that this is something that you're not necessarily obsessing over. You're not worried about it. I think you might have faith, collective. It's difficult to get that energy from the devil in reverse, faith. But I'm getting that. I'm getting you let go of a oppressive burden, which is kind of like over worrying about stuff that you really, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know this to be true. Just like I said before, collective, sometimes we believe things. We believe lies. We lie to ourselves. And that doesn't make us the devil when we lie to ourselves. Just because the devil is the author of lies and, you know, the devil is a liar from the very, very beginning, that doesn't mean it has to be the devil coming into our lives and trying to trick us, you know what I'm saying, through spirits and you know what I'm saying, our own thoughts. It just means that it's kind of almost like hope. It's almost kind of like faith when we lie to ourselves like that, when we believe something that's not true. But what it really is worshiping a false god. That's what it is. We worship a false god when we believe something that's not true. That's what they just called it back in the day. Okay? So we just need to make sure that we're aligning ourselves with not what's realistic, collective, because the prosperity that's coming into your life, it's not going to be realistic. There ain't going to be anything realistic about it. I mean, you're going to manifest it, yeah. But the way it starts going to come in for you, the way it's all going to work out, I mean, where we got 4 wands, 10 of cups, man, we got... Man, look, man. It's not even going to seem realistic. But, what was I just saying? Something about faith. I don't know. I'll have to watch the tape back to see what I was trying to say, man. We have 5 of wands on the side. And like I don't know if I mentioned this before. I used to see this, like I said, as external energies, people beefing, people, you know what I'm saying, lying, fighting, gossiping, whatever. Playing tricks. But collective, we're not even thinking about that. I'm thinking that this might be like our internal like conflict, and this is on his side too. I think we're starting to see things a little bit more clearly now. Our focus is becoming a little bit more dialed in and directed right now. And so we're not having that internal conflict with ourselves anymore. And as far as our external energies, collective, I think we oriented our lives in a way. We oriented our own lives in a way where people know if they come to us, they're going to have to come, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, correctly. You know? Otherwise, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got no time for that. Let's get some energy on this 5 of wands on the side. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, that was just upside down. I'm not even sure if this one came out. It was the 9 of wands. We already know the collective is the Phoenix rising. We know the collective been through a whole lot. Okay. And that 9 of wands plus the 5 of wands, that's 14 wands. It just goes right back to the 5 of wands. You know what I'm saying? The 5 of wands again. We already know that. That's right, collective. Not only is the death card the end of something. Look at this, collective. I don't know if you can see down there at the bottom. You see how those trampled bodies underfoot, right? You see how that flag is facing forward? But this horse, you would think that it's moving forward. This horse is stepping backward. Collective, I think the time is reversed for you. I think since you freed yourself from this 55, this being out in the cold and this contrary adversarial energy, you know what I'm saying? And inner turmoil. Since you freed yourself from that, I believe you're moving backwards. I think you're aging backwards, Collective. You aging backwards, and even then, you're gonna start moving forwards because the death is also the resurrection card, Collective. We just had, like I said, that nine of wands. It wanted to come out, so they had to show me this one because this is a phoenix rising from whatever death situation. I mean, you know, there's some bodies in the wake, man, but I mean, that's just what had to happen, you know, but there's also some people standing up, you know, Collective. You know, I like the, I said I like, I really appreciate, I love the Bhagavad Gita, Collective. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is explaining to Arjuna the true nature of the world. And I don't know if you know the story or not, but I mean, it's right there on the eve of the greatest battle that the world has ever seen. And Arjuna is torn within himself. He doesn't want to, he's put on the side of one army, and the army he's facing is his family and friends also. And so he doesn't want to fight. He's like, if I lead this battle, I'm going to have to, so many of the people that I'm fighting with who are my family, we're going to be killing these other cousins of ours that's also our family. He threw down his spear. I mean, he threw down his bow and arrow. And he said, I refuse to fight. And so Lord Krishna had to talk to him. He was like, look, Arjuna, you have to, your dharma is to fight. You're a fighter. And there are a lot of reasons. Lord Krishna explains to him exactly why this fight needs to take place, why Arjuna has to do it. But what I'm getting at is this. When Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, he's like, look, Arjuna, it's like you can't really kill people. It's like energy can't be really created or destroyed. I guess you can't kill people. I probably shouldn't even say those particular terms. I probably just got bad. But the point is, like the part of us that really matters, it's immortal and it's eternal. I just promise you that I wasn't going to lie to you. I wasn't going to say anything without reviewing what I said. I already know that I'm going to have to review what I just said. What did I just say? You are mortal and eternal? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I meant to say that. The part of you that matters, the light that's inside of you, the part that I love, the part that God loves, the part that everybody's fighting over, that part is immortal and it's eternal. And collective, if you got to leave some bodies trampled underfoot in your weight, then that's just what you have to do, metaphorically, of course. You can't worry about that. Okay? Let's get one more. Let's get one more on this death. And what I'm seeing, like I said, is the rebirth aspect of that. And the collective moving backwards, aging backwards. You want to give me one of these? Two more. Magician and the Six of Cups. I'm getting the sense here, collective, that what you're doing in your life right now, the changes that you're making, the work that you're doing, the prosperity that you're seeking, the gifts